Hey everybody, Bill Butler here, productivity coach with Leading Edge Real Estate. Thanks for watching Real Estate from the Hoodie. Today we're talking about working with FSBOs. That's right, as Tom Ferry says, fastest source of business opportunity, right? These are people who already want to sell their home, but maybe just are just a little misguided on how to do so, right? Well, what's the best practice for FSBOs? Well, number one, we want to be reaching out to them to ultimately get in front of them, right? So usually the best time to be reaching out to FSBOs and expecting that appointment is not going to be the very first weekend that they list, because they're going to be holding their open house and they're going to be thinking they can sell it on their own. But it's a great way to touch base with them, show that you care, and maybe even visit them at their open house, okay? The best times to interact with FSBOs are going to be on Mondays after their open houses, and usually about 2 to 3 weeks after they've been on the market. So there's a little bit of panic is start to set in, and they might be more open to actually listening to and working with a realtor. When you're calling a FSBO, there are all kinds of different scripts out there. You have to find one that you're most comfortable with. So when you make first contact with a FSBO, you definitely don't want to be argumentative with these folks. We want to be praising them for anything that they're doing, right? I think a lot of people, a lot of realtors get lost in calling FSBOs by telling them their price too high, or the photos don't look good, or something right over the phone. They haven't even met them yet. So when you talk to them first, praise them. You know, tell them what a good job they've done with something. There's got to be something that they did right? And then what I like to call it, I like to schedule a preview with a purpose, right? If I haven't gone to one of their open houses yet, I want to call them and tell them, I'd say, hey, you know, I don't have a buyer for your home right now. Because why do I say that? Because every other realtor that's calling them is telling them they do. So I'm doing something different. Hey, I don't have a buyer for your home right now. But what I would like to do is, whenever a good time is for you, is to come by, take a look at your property so I can speak intelligently about it at my next open house, where we're getting 20, 30 people coming through at a given time. Now, why do we articulate that? Because most probably they're not getting 30, 40 people through their open house. It would have sold already, right? Because it's priced too high, or the pictures are lousy, or something like that. So we want to show them, hey, it's possible to get a lot more traffic at these open houses. And usually if you've made this call 2 to 3 weeks after they've listed, they're going to be much more open to scheduling that appointment with you. Every time I've gone on one of these appointments, they've always said, I'm not going to work with a realtor. You know, you can come over and take a look at it, but be prepared to talk about how you market properties, because it always comes up. If they're inviting you in to preview a property when you don't have a buyer, they're ready to start interviewing real estate agents. So it's a preview with a purpose, always agreeing, always praising them. And then once I get to this preview appointment, I'm going to give them some advice. I'm going to give them a little nugget here or there that's going to help them, right? I'm not going to slam them on anything, because they're going to be defensive, and a lot of other agents, if any other agents do actually get in front of these folks, they're slamming the staging or whatever it is. You want to talk to them about, hey, you know, I saw you on Zillow, make me move. Looks like you didn't have a video up. Did you know that if you actually took a video of your listing, of your house, it actually goes to the very top of the search results? And Zillow makes it very easy. If you download their app, you can walk around with your phone and shoot a video. And I'd say 95% of for sale by owners don't know this. And they really value the advice. And what are we doing here? We're building rapport and we're building trust. And then thirdly, the last thing, the key to working with for sale by owners, it's all in the FU, the follow-up, right? So this is a longer term sale. It's not kind of a quick one call and then I've got the listing, like maybe an expired listing maybe. So you need to be diligent about your follow-up, calling up, following up with them every week on what homes that would be similar, comparable sales have come out on the market, what have sold. You call those agents of those homes that were listed if they weren't yours. Ask them how many offers did they get? Did it go for over asking, way over asking? Whatever information that you can get from them that you can't find on Zillow, Redfin, Trulia, whatever the other site is, You provide that to your FSBO prospect, again, building trust and eventually getting that listing. So thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.